Reuben Abati, you would know that he has personal anti-Igbo mentality in his genes. Kenneth Okonkwo. So Kenneth Okonkwo is blasting who now? Reuben Abati, abi? What has led to this? From where to where? What is happening between Reuben Abati now and Kenneth Okonkwo? Kenneth Okonkwo is defending the Igbos here, but the question is, can Kenneth Okonkwo even be trusted? Because the way he has just behaved around Peter Obi and the Labour Party is making people to question his political integrity. That is it. But now in this case, he's trying to, he's trying to support, Igbos in some areas. But can he be trusted? That's the question. So let's get into details to see exactly what happened that made him to blast, what is his name, Reuben Abati, right, like this. So in a television broadcast on Symphony TV, prominent human rights lawyer and veteran actor Kenneth Okonkwo delivered a robust defense against what he characterized as baseless accusations targeting the Igbo community, drawing on rich historical evidence to dismantle divisive rhetorics. Okay, so addressing commentator Reuben Abati's controversial statement, Okonkwo was unequivocal in his critique. When a man now comes to make statement that he is not versed in, you would know that he has personal anti-Igbo mentality in his genes. He declared, challenging the credibility of uninformed narratives. The legal expert unveiled a compelling historical narrative centered on the University of Nigeria, a pivotal institution established in its hometown following Nigeria's independence. Recall that when Nigeria got its independence, the University of Nigeria was sited in my town, and that made it a town that everybody from Nigeria came into. Okonkwo explained, highlighting the community's long-standing commitment to national unity. Okay. So he specifically pointed to the university's diverse demographic, noting its ability to attract students from across the nation. The land accommodated a lot of Yoruba, coming to the University of Nigeria and Soka, Okonkwo stated, emphasizing the region is inclusive, or region's inclusive character. So, providing historical context, Okonkwo referenced the limited higher education landscape of the time. There were 3 universities then. You had the University of Ibadan, they named it after Ibadan. You had Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and there you had the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, he recounted. So, culminating his argument with a powerful rhetorical question, Okonkwo challenged the notion of discrimination. So, would a town with a people that have been pro-Nigerian from the beginning begin to discriminate as to who to sell land to? It's not possible. So it looks like Reuben Abati must have said something around Igbos not selling land to non-natives. And this land matter, I'm telling you, is a problem, because if you go to the southwest, land grabbing is a serious matter. In fact, it's most prominent in the southwest than any other places. If you go to the north, I know that the Igbos have bought a lot in the north. The Hausas do sell land, but not everywhere too. Okay, but now with the way other tribes in Nigeria will sell land and nobody will know, and everywhere will be quiet. But when Yorubas sell land, especially in the southwest, you will know that they're selling land. You know that they're living on land. A lot of them are living on family land, so moneyless. And the next thing, you will hear it all over the world, and that is what is playing out in this government. Immediately this government came to power, you see how land grabbers came to power again in Lagos, and they were collecting people's land, still collecting people's land there in Lagos. I tell you, it might be happening in other southern states. You will not hear so much, but in Lagos, it is a very big issue about land. And you can see what is happening now in Abuja. The same land grabbing thing is what they're accusing this administration of now in Abuja, with the weakest behavior, working for Tinubu in Abuja. And I tell you, it is most likely this land grabbing thing. So, but Reuben Abati is saying that the Igbos choose who to sell land. They don't like selling land to the natives, or something discriminatory about land is what Kenneth Okonkwo is trying to defend here, trying to put it up that Reuben Abati has proven that he has an anti-Igbo mentality in his gene, and that means Reuben Abati is an anti-Igbo. When it comes to Igbo, Reuben Abati definitely, from what Kenneth Okonkwo is saying, is that Reuben Abati doesn't like the Igbos, and that is why he can make such a divisive statement. Because the Igbos are in the southeast and they are living well. They're not pursuing them. They're not killing them. They are working together. They're living together. The Yorubas, are in the southeast living with the Igbos, and they're also living together. They don't have problem with any host community or anything at all. Some of them have even married. In fact, if you come to Benin, you see how, or some part of Lagos, you see how the intermarital relationship between the Yorubas and the Igbos have been over the years, over the centuries. So it's not now that we're going to say things that are divisive. Again, Kenneth Okonkwo used University of Nigeria and Nsukka as a case study. University of Nigeria and Nsukka is one of the oldest universities in Nigeria that was cited after independence. And being that in that time they had only 3 universities: the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, University of Nigeria and Nsukka, and University of Ibadan, UI. Those 3 universities were the only universities in the country, and everybody all over the country was trooping into any of those universities to study. And the University of Nigeria and Nsukka stood out because they accommodated people from all parts of the world. And that is why you can see old graduates today. Some of the politicians can boast they finished from UI, they finished from UNN, they finished from Ahmadu Bello ABU, So, and they have never had any problem with non-natives since that time till now. So why will Reuben be making such discriminatory statement? Kenneth Okonkwo is asking now, an area or a region that has accommodated people from different parts of the country over the years studying and living in Nsukka will now come to begin to discriminate, to determine who to sell land to. How does that happen? How does that happen? That is the question. So Reuben Abati now. So this is between Reuben Abati now and Kenneth Okonkwo. So, but Reuben Abati, being a presenter, he knows that when he makes statement, it goes viral. Everybody, because he makes his statement over the TV. So I think he needs to also check it sometimes so that he does not make statements that that will be very, very divisive. The country right now is very, very volatile, and any little statement is being picked up and interpreted in 1 million ways. So we just have to be very careful. Generally, Arise TV has reason to be the most popular TV station in the country today because of this set of analysts we have there, led by Reuben Abati. So it means that people are interested. They have more viewers, more people, more subscribers now to that program of that TV, more than even NTA, more than any other television house in the country. So it means that whatever that is said there goes viral. So now that Reuben Abati has said something that attracted Okonkwo's attention, and Okonkwo has responded, then Reuben Abati need to clear himself, because it is easy to misinterpret situations and it can lead to intertribal crisis in the country at this time. I think Nigeria doesn't need that kind of thing. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment over this statement, or rather response coming from Kenneth Okonkwo against the statement made by Reuben Abati.